All right, right on time. Yeah, might as well do it right on the second. Welcome, Steve's Virtual Piano Bar on a Sunday evening, November 29th, 2020. And I want to remind you, and I'll be doing this again. Wait, where is it? It is right here. Got tribute to Frank Sinatra Zoom concert coming up Saturday, December 12th. And I will be having more information on that coming up. But I'm going to start off with some music. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming. And thanks to Ron Melman for helping me with my sound tweaks and getting my sound ready actually for a private party coming up this week. But we also checked out other stuff. Hi. Oh, Anaya. And Ginger's here. Amy. Hello, Amy. Hello, Ginger. Hello, Anaya. Nice to see you here. Gonna do a little. I was thinking about Gershwin, so I'm gonna do a little bit of Gershwin to start off with. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. Swing it. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. Our love is here to stay. The other Gershwin song I was thinking of is Old Man Sunshine, listen you. Never tell me dreams come true, just try it, and I'll start a riot. Beatrice Fairfax, don't you dare ever tell me she will care, I'm certain. It's a final curtain, don't ever want to hear from any cheerful Pollyannas who tell you fate supplies a mate. It's all bananas. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. All lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas, and also lack a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of her kiss, I guess she's not for me. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. All lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas, and also lack a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of her kiss, I guess she's not for me. I guess she's not for me. By George and Ira Gershwin, the great songwriting team. Once they were introduced on the radio as George. That song was composed by George and his lovely wife Ira. But no, Ira was his brother, and Ira wrote all the great lyrics to George Gershwin's melodies. And I think I'll do another Gershwin song. Hey, yeah. But Not For Me was had a great version done by Chet Baker, the great trumpet player. And the first one I did, Our Love Is Here to Stay, was written at the end of George Gershwin's life. I don't think it ever was released until after he died. And it's one of my earliest memories. Any of you guys, take the reverb off, Steve, okay. Any of you guys remember when morning radio used to have live shows? I'd get up in the morning, my mom and dad would be already, having coffee and breakfast. And there would be a live radio show. They would have live singers and a live band performing somewhere in Chicago. And we lived in the Chicago suburbs. And there'd be live radio. And that was one of the songs they did a lot in those morning shows when I was a kid. Our Love Is Here to Stay, George Gershwin. Bonsoir, Anne-Marie, Steve Douglas. Plenty of clouds. Well, we've got blue skies here. Do we have blue skies in Michigan? I can't even remember. We did. We had like 55 degrees today, Steve Douglas. Plenty of. Anyway, I'm gonna switch to an Irving Berlin song just for a moment. Even though Miles isn't here, Miles has got a family dinner on Sundays. That's right. Oh, blue skies, smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Oh, bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies from now on. And Steve Douglas says, nothing but blue states from now on. So we know your political leaning. Just kidding. I know Steve's political leaning. We won't talk politics. We won't even talk about that stuff. We're trying to get away from all that stuff. Speaking of getting away from stuff, on Thanksgiving morning, I was actually doing a little broadcast here for the yoga retreat, and my phone stopped working. The touch screen stopped working completely. So for part of the day on Friday and for a big part of the day on Saturday, I was on phone support with Verizon and Apple, and couldn't get it working. So they're going to send me a new phone. So I'm without a phone right now. So I don't have the overhead shot. I have this shot, the side keyboard, but I don't have the overhead shot I had of the keyboard. But that should be up and working by Wednesday. And by the Frank Sinatra tribute concert, by the way, which is coming up on Saturday, December 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern, a little tribute to Frank Sinatra. I've played several tributes to Frank Sinatra in the past, so it should be fun. Actually, Steve Douglas has been played along with me on some of those tributes that I've played in the past. I think some of you out there in the audience have been to my Frank Sinatra tributes in the past. And some of them are still posted on YouTube. You can still watch some of them. So, well, here's this, going back to George Gershwin. This is a song I know Frank Sinatra sang this one. And George Gershwin wrote it with his brother Ira. And you'll recognize it when I get to the refrain. I'll surprise you. How glad the many millions of Annabelles and Lillians would be to capture me. But you had such persistence, you wore down my resistance. I fell, and it was swell. I'm your big and brave and handsome Romeo. How I won you I shall never, never know. It's not that you're attractive, but oh, my heart grew active when you came into view. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you coo? Could you care for a cunning cottage? We could share, the world will pardon my mush. 'Cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you coo? Could you care for a cunning cottage? We could share, the world will pardon my mush. 'Cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you. George Gershwin wrote that song, and his original name was not George Gershwin, but I can't remember what his original birth name was. But when I do a George Gershwin special, which I certainly will do sometime in the future, I'll have all that knowledge. Well, Steve Douglas says that Our Love Is Here to Stay was written as a tribute to George. The lyrics were written as a tribute to George, who wrote the melody to the, and I think I had heard that, but actually that might be some new information that I'm getting there. So anyway, George and Ira Gershwin. Ira actually went to school to study English literature to prepare himself to write lyrics for his brother. He was very, very dedicated and fastidious and focused on his career as a songwriter. And at one point, there was a line in a song that he couldn't get the perfect lyric for, and he knew it was there somewhere, and he couldn't think of it. And he actually went on a retreat, solitude, for 2 days to come up with the line. And I'm going to do that song sometime in the next 10, 20 minutes, and I'll come back to that, so remind me. Anyway, Ron Melman, how are you? On Facebook, Ron Melman. Okay, we got some requests. Luck Be a Lady. And I think the best is yet to come as a request. Or is that just a statement of philosophical statement? You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet, before the evening is over, you might give me the brush. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. Yet before the evening is over, you might be running out. You might forget your promise. might forget to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. It's a prayer in the form of a song, yes. Oh, luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady. There's the reverb tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady to me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room to blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady tonight. Doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room to play with some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight. Okay, that will definitely be on my Sinatra tribute coming up December 12th. Yeah. Tom Mooney, taking a break from watching football, coming into Steve's virtual piano bar. Welcome, Tom. One of the classmates. We've got a couple of classmates. 3 of us, at least, are here from class of 67, CLCHS. Okay, yeah. Out of the tree of life, you've just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? Well, you think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drink the cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, honey, you ain't even never left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine, I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine, I'm gonna drink the cup dry. Wait till you found the charms in my heart. You think you've flown before, but you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. 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 How am I going to end this? Come the day you're mine. Hey, Steve, tell me how I should end this. Yeah, you're mine. Ooh. I know. We'll go down the scale. That's how we used to end it. Steve Douglas and I were playing that song together not too long ago, just a couple years ago. Jane O'Brien, so nice to see you. Watching on YouTube. Sometimes the YouTube messages aren't seen by everybody, but I see everything. So thank you. Okay, we've got Gershwin. That song was written by Cy Coleman. Cy Coleman wrote, and of course that was done by Sinatra. It was also done by Tony Bennett. But another Cy Coleman song, well, he wrote 3 very, very popular songs. That one, The Best Is Yet to Come. And he also wrote the Big Spender. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Anyway, that's a great show tune for when you're working with a female singer, and she would wander through the audience and sing it to one of the customers, and usually pick out a well-dressed customer, and sing that song to him, sit in his lap, whatever. Sometimes the singers would put on a big show with that song, Hey Big Spender. Hey big spender, spend a little time with me. Anyway, that Cy Coleman wrote that song, but the third very famous song, maybe his most famous song, is this one, which was also done by Frank Sinatra. There's no nicer witch than you. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that drives my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it. What good would common sense for it? The heat is too intense for it now, because it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that drives my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it? What good would common sense for it do? Because it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Oh, it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. Ooh. Yeah. All right, I am open for requests. I think I'm going to do an instrumental, though. I'm going to go back to some George Gershwin. I don't know why. Today just feels like a Gershwin day. So, and you'll recognize it here. If you can name the song in the first trill. I hope I can remember some of it. Yeah, a little piece I wrote last night. I thought I'd give it a try here. Yeah, it's got some nice places in it. Okay. All right, of course, that was Rhapsody in Blue, or a little mini version of it, a little condensed version of George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. Now, here's the ballad he wrote with his brother Ira, and one of the lines in this song took Ira Gershwin 2 days to get a phrase, one little phrase, and it's one of my favorite phrases in all of song lyrics, all of the popular song lyrics ever. So I'm going to do this Gershwin song, written by George and Ira Gershwin, lyrics by Ira, and music by his brother George. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I'd love my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable you. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I'd love my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable you. My sweet embraceable you. All right. And speaking of, yeah, it's about time to have a little glass of wine, right? Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. That's why they call it a virtual piano. Hey, so vocally, Jules Carroll, how are you? Nice to see you. Peeking in. And the line, there was a line in that last song, Embraceable You, that Ira Gershwin couldn't figure out the best line. He knew there was a great line there. He went on retreat, solitude for 2 days, and he came up with the line, come to Papa do. What a great line. What a great lyric. Maybe one of the greatest short lyric phrases ever in popular music. Hi, Sue. So I already said hi. You're saying hi back. Hi, Anne-Marie says fantastique. In French, that means, I can translate that for you if you want. Fantastique means fantastic. So, good. That's a nice compliment. Thank you. Okay. I think I'll do another song or two before I break out a little teeny glass of wine. I had some leftover turkey dinner right before I started singing, which is, not the best idea. But all that saltiness, it makes you want to have a little drink of something. So, but as long as we're on Gershwin, let's see. What other Gershwin do I know? This is one that I recorded. I think this is the only Gershwin song that I've recorded on one of my 5 CDs, which are available on my website. It's called "I Was Doing All Right," George and Ira Gershwin. Very positive song. I was doing all right, nothing but rainbows in my sky. I was doing all right, then you came by. Had no cause to complain, life was as sweet as apple pie. I never noticed the rain, then you came by. But now, whenever you're away, I can't sleep nights. I suffer all the day. I just sit and wonder if love isn't one big blunder. But when you hold me tight, a tingling all through, I feel somehow I was doing all right, but I'm doing better than ever now. Nothing but rainbows in my sky. I was doing all right, then you came by. I had no cause to complain, life was as sweet as apple pie. I never noticed the rain, then you came by. But now, whenever you're away, I can't sleep nights. I suffer all the day. I just sit and wonder if love isn't one big blunder. But when you hold me tight, a tingling all through, I feel somehow I was doing all right, but I'm doing better than ever. I'm doing better than ever now. Well, there's certainly a bunch of other Gershwin songs I could play, but I'm going to save that for a Gershwin tribute I'll do in the future. And speaking of tributes, tribute to Frank Sinatra is coming up on December 12th, and it happens to be Frank Sinatra's birthday. Let's see. If he was born in 1915, I think that's the year, how old would he have been? Well, how old would he be? Well, that's simple. 105 years old. Wow. I did happen to meet Herb Jeffries when he was 98 years old. Herb Jeffries was a big band singer from the 40s and actually late 30s. He sang with Duke Ellington, and he had a big hit on a song called "From Flamingo." I'll play a little bit of it in a bit. And he was also in the cowboy movies in the late 30s. He was in the black cowboy westerns, which was a very niche genre. And I got to meet him when he was 98. So he was born in 1912. So I saw him in 2010. And he lived he lived to be over 100. And he was the last surviving member of the classic Duke Ellington Orchestra from the early 40s. And that was amazing to meet him and talk to him about, he met Louis Armstrong and Earl Father Hines and all these people. And he had stories about the the big band era. It was very neat to meet Herb Jeffries, who sang Flamingo like a flame in the sky, flying over the island to my lover nearby. Of course, he sang it better than me, and he actually sang it in a low baritone. He sang it in the key of C, he said. He told me, Flamingo like a flame in the sky. Of course, I can't sound anything like him, but I'm not even going to try to play that song like he would have played it, but he would have sung it. But I am going to do a Duke Ellington song, because every concert, at every CD, I like to throw in at least one or two or three or four Duke Ellington songs, and this one goes out to Anaya. I'll be ready to dance. A cigarette holder which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out getting that satin down. Now baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful amigo, you're flipping. Speaks Latin, that swinging satin down. She's nobody's fool, so playing it cool. Excuse me. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno, and that's an I satin down. Cigarette holder which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out getting that satin down. Now baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful amigo, you're flipping. Speaks Latin, that swinging satin down. She's nobody's fool, playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno, and that's in my satin down. And that's in my swinging satin down. Ooh, she speaks Latin, that swinging satin down. She's so swinging, so sweet and swinging. All right. Okay, the full moon tomorrow. Boy, the moon was really bright last night. It's called a beaver moon. All right. Well, in Sedona, they have Beaver Creek. So people are going to go to Beaver Creek in Sedona and see the beaver moon. Anyway, I have my usual Clos du Bois. And going to take a little break here by, Donna Nelson, hello. Ha ha. And Brian, I assume, is there. And so we're going to take a little break here. And Naya, well, you're very welcome. She has very good musical taste, that Anaya, I got to tell you. Duke Ellington, you just can't beat it. And Donna was just going to ask for some Duke Ellington, she said. I'm a mind reader. Oh, yeah, I'm a mind reader. Sometimes, mind reader, yeah. I think we all get flashes of intuition sometimes where I'm trying to think if I have any good mind reading stories. Well, we're getting colder weather, and we've had a couple of snowstorms. Today was nice. Today was sunny and 55 degrees, or it would be 13 degrees Celsius if you're in Canada. And so I was thinking I got to get some winter boots because I'm coming from Arizona. I'm not usually here this late in the season. So I was grocery shopping with my son, Chris, and we were thinking, I'm thinking, gee, I need some boots. And Chris goes, yeah, I need some boots for the winter too. But we're at the grocery store. This is Myers Thrifty Acres, which is kind of one of those big, but they have a few clothes, but it wouldn't be the store you would go to buy boots. So we walked down the boot aisle because we just happened to be passing it. And they had these great winter lace-up boots, waterproof, for $80. I go, well, that's, a lot of money to pay for boots, but you could pay more for some boots. And then the sign next to it said, first, buy 2 pairs of boots. The second pair is only $1. It was, Black Friday sale. I go, and then we look on the crux to the story is we look on the shelf. There were maybe like 4 pair sitting there on the shelf, and my size was there and his size was there. We had both our sizes, so we both got new pairs of winter boots. So it felt like somebody was looking out for us. Anyway, here we go. Listen for the pop. That popped. And since Miles isn't here, I have to remind myself to pour a little bit away from the keyboard. Well, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Haven't had a chance to, to chat much with you guys. But yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. I live in a little community here by the yoga retreat, and one of my neighbors, since we couldn't get together, I was going to go see my family down a couple hours south, and we decided, it was just, they're warning not to travel, and I thought it would just be the prudent thing to do to just stay home. But my neighbor got takeout Thanksgiving meals for everybody in the community, 11 or 12 households, 11 or 12 people, rather, and had the most delicious turkey dinner that my neighbor supplied for Thanksgiving. It was just amazing. Anyway, cheers, Sante, Slancha, and since Miles isn't here, we'll say L'chaim. Okay. Going to be rehearsing this week for a Miles Davis tribute it's for a private party, but I'm going to record it, and I'm going to beg the people that I'm playing this party for if I can record it and play it for you later. Or I could get my Laurie Sears is playing saxophone. We could possibly redo the concert live. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. Salud. Sante. All right. I'm going to just do a nice little easygoing instrumental. It's the theme from Somewhere in Time. Very moody. Yeah, theme from Somewhere in Time and a little bit of 18th Variation on a Theme by Paganini, written by Rachmaninoff. Oh, well, thank you for the nice compliment, Sue and Ginger. Peggy, how are you? Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving too. We had a nice, interesting Thanksgiving. So, I guess we have time for a couple more songs. I was doing, I haven't done any. I've got these, I kind of put lyrics to, because it's a full moon coming up tomorrow, I think I'll do the Neil Young song. It's called Harvest Moon, but it's actually I could change the name of the song to Beaver Moon because it's technically called a beaver moon tomorrow, by the way, according to the sources I have. So, yeah. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dance the night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. You know the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I loved you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Now it's getting late and the moon is climbing high. I want to celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. because I'm still in love with you. I want to see you dance again, because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Of course, I almost said on this beaver moon because it is a beaver moon, technically. On this beaver moon. Yep. I think I may do another Duke Ellington song. But I'm kind of taking it slow toward the end of the set here. Thank you all for coming. I think I'm going to do another song or two. And we'll be back again, of course, Sunday, the 6th. It'll be December 6th. No, that's not right. Forget that. Today's November 29th. November has 31 days. 30 days have September 8th. No, only 30 days. So tomorrow's the last day of the month. Okay, listen to my logic here. Then the 2nd of December would be Wednesday, and then we'll do another virtual piano bar on Wednesday. Of course, what am I thinking? Sundays and Wednesdays. I didn't really have that much wine yet. So... Here's a Duke Ellington song. This actually, I was talking about my friend earlier, Herb Jeffries, who sang in the classic Duke Ellington band. And when they did their classic recordings, the Blanton Webster Band in 1941, this was one of the songs on the album as an instrumental. It's called Concerto for Cootie. Cootie Williams, legendary trumpet player, who played it on trumpet, and then they put words to it. And later on, they changed the name of the song to Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me. Mike Schumann, how are you, Shu? Nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. My people tear the seam of anyone's dream. It's over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. You should take the word of others you've heard. I haven't a chance. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue when we apart? The words of my heart reveal how I feel about you. A kiss may haunt my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill. But please do nothing till you hear it from me. And you never will. Yeah, blues. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue when we were apart? The words of my heart reveal how I feel about you. A kiss may haunt my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill. But Now please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting. I didn't really do a blues tonight, did I? Down and Dirty blues. That was kind of bluesy, but anyway. C'est bon. Lovers say that in France, when they thrill to romance, means that it's so good. Oh, c'est bon. So I say it to you, like those French people do, because it's so, so good. Oh, every word, every sigh, every kiss, dear, lead to only one thing, and it's this, dear. C'est bon. Nothing else can replace just your slightest embrace. And if you only would be my own for the rest of my days, I will whisper this phrase, my darling, c'est bon. Sigh, every kiss, dear, lead to only one thing, and it's this, dear. Oh, c'est bon. Nothing else can replace just your slightest embrace. If you only would be my own for the rest of my days, I will whisper this phrase, c'est bon, everybody, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, say it, sing it, c'est bon, 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 c'est bon. I would do that song in Morocco when I played in Casablanca. I'd get the whole room going, c'est bon, c'est bon. They'd all be singing. All righty. Well, I'm going to kind of wrap it up here pretty soon. I think. And don't forget, December 12th, Sinatra Tribute Zoom concert. I'll have more information coming by email. If you want to sign up to my email, I will just go to my website on the video page. You can sign up for my mailing list. Thanks. C'est bon, c'est bon. So, speaking of TV shows, I haven't binge watched a show in years, actually, and I got into this show called A Place to Call Home about this Australian town called Inverness, I think it is. And an Australian woman comes back from, I believe, from England, and to see her mother, who, and she has a lot of intrigue in this small town, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to say. I don't want to spoil it for you. Anyway, A Place to Call Home. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all for coming tonight, and for all we know, we may never meet again. Before you go, make the moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and we go like a ripple in a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come, for all we know. But we've got today. Thank you all for coming and listening. Steve's virtual piano bar keeps moving on. We're not growing in quantity maybe, but quality. We've got the A-team here who seems to show up every time, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I'm going to let it run. I'll play my video one more time. If you have, probably you've seen it, but if you want to see it again, it's got wild elk in it, and my grandkids and stuff. So thanks. Thank you all. You're just so sweet. God, I can't stand it. Here's my homemade video. I'm working on another one coming up, and happy holidays. The Christmas season has started. The Christmas lights are up here. The Christmas tree is up. Can I show you the Christmas tree before I go? Here we go. Whoops, that's not it. Here's the Christmas tree. It's right there. See it back there? There's the middle set of lights is actually a tree. So there you go. All right. Here's the video to take us out. Have a nice evening, everybody.